My plan really is around just capturing a bit of a snapshot of where children are currently in their lives, but also where they're heading. Sometimes there's a need to include some historic information in my plan because it helps inform where we're at the moment and where we're going, but it's not about keeping a historic record, so it's only really the things that are relevant to be future focused. So my plan covers the 9 dimensions of care, and it gives children and young people the opportunity to have input into both what's important to be in that plan as well as the goals they want to set.
What's different about the My Plan to other plans that are currently being used in terms of the department's care plans? They very much look to have the child voice loud and clear, as well as that's a family. And family can mean anything. Whoever the child terms is their family who's important to them. Children have better outcomes when they're front and centre in terms of decision making. We see the care team as a decision-making forum. Children and families being part of that care team enables them to be a clear part of the decision-making process. The My Plan is the document that we use to record what decisions are being made and what actions are to be made. So it gives families and it gives children a greater say in terms of the decisions that are made that impact their lives.
It's a relationship building tool, I would say. Among other things, but I think that the fact that you can have a reason to sit down with a child about what their interests are, what you can be doing differently is really, really useful. So when you're able to have direction and purpose for the domains of care, it really works to give a sense of what do I already know, what don't I know, what can I work towards. What actually worked for me was keeping it relatively informal so that it doesn't feel like they're under a microscope. Maybe it's while we're all watching TV, just casually mentioning, oh, what's your relationship like with mum? How's things going?
Most information that goes into that plan is the stuff that children and young people are talking about every day. So it doesn't need to be an extra process. It's just about making sure we include that information.
There is a little girl, I asked them, who would you like to see? Would you like to see dad and mum more often? And she said, no, I want to see my baby sister. She has a baby sister in care, and she only saw her twice. So I've been organizing contact with her, and they love it, and we're going to start sleepover soon.
The organisation is endorsing that each child has choice and they can advocate for themselves over how they want things. So it has changed my role in that I feel more supported in my advocacy for the children.